Hi, I'm Jason Hicks with Moe's Outdoor Equipment, and today I'm going to talk to you about the differences between the Mahindra tractor and the Kubota tractor. Today we have a B7500 Kubota and a Max 26 Mahindra to compare. As you can see right away, the loader lift heights are quite a bit different. The Kubota comes up to about 5 foot, to where the Mahindra is just a hair over 6 foot. So if you're going into the bed of a pickup truck or something like that, that can be pretty important, especially if it's a bigger truck with a higher bed. The lift capacity on the Mahindra is significantly better as well, which is all driven by the tractor weight, basically. Tractors are rated lift capacity wise on how much they'll pick up before the tractor will tip over. The hydraulics will physically do more work, but the safety of the tractor tipping over is the main reason that they rate them how they rate them. The Mahindra is a lot heavier built tractor, so it has a lot more built-in weight, which directly relates to the lift capacity in the front loader. Next, we're going to talk about the rear end, the 3-point suspension, and you'll kind of see why the Mahindra weighs so much more and can lift so much more. Okay, so here we are at the back end of the tractor. You can see right away that the Mahindra is a lot heavier built, bigger transmission gear case. The Mahindra is cast iron, where the Kubota is utilizing a lot more aluminum in the American market. So as far as heavy dutiness, the cast iron's obviously going to be better. The other side of that is cast iron weighs a lot more, making our tractor heavier in the rear end, which again directly relates to the front loader's capacity to be able to lift more in the loader bucket. The 3-point arms are pretty much the same as far as the part that hooks to the implement. Our top link is a little bit heavier, and our lift arms here are built quite a bit heavier. Okay, so now that we've went over the 3-point linkage in the rear end and the differences there, as far as the heavier built rear end on the Mahindra and the lighter built rear end on the Kubota. The other thing I want to mention is our tractor. Both the tractors have 540 rear PTO, which is pretty standard on an implement system. The mid PTO for the belly mower or a snowblower attachment or something like that, ours is running at 2,000 RPMs, the Kubota runs at 2,500, which basically means that the Kubota has to rev their engine another 500 RPMs to be able to work a front implement to the best of its ability, to where the Mahindra can run at 2,000, which is better for the engine, provides a little more torque, and a little better operation and longevity in the machine. Next, we'll talk about controls, some of the stuff that's standard equipment on Mahindra that you have to buy as an attachment with Kubota. So here we are at the control station of the Mahindra tractor, and a couple things I want to point out. Number one, our transmission is a fully synchronized shuttle transmission on this tractor. We offer this in hydrostat as well, but this one here is a gear drive tractor. I prefer that myself. It's a little stronger for pulling, and you're not going to wear it out as quickly as you would a hydrostat if you're pulling a lot. If you're typically mowing, hydrostat's probably fine. If you're doing a little bit of 3-point work, hydrostat's probably fine. But if you're pulling a really heavy trailer all the time, I would recommend a gear drive tractor. You've basically got 2 ranges, high and low, and then you have 4 gears in each one of those ranges. So that boils down to you have 8 gears in forward, and because it's synchronized, what that means is you also have all 8 of those gears in reverse. So Kubota, John Deere, some of the other manufacturers out there give you like 8 forward gears, 2 reverse, or 6 forward gears, 2 reverse, to where the Mahindra, you can simply put it in a gear, put it in a range, high or low, and then you control your forward and reverse with a shuttle shift lever that you can go straight forward to reverse pretty quickly on the move. You don't have to shift gears when you go to reverse. That part can stay intact. Tilt steering comes standard on these. Cruise control comes standard on these. The adjustable ROPS or the fold down ROPS is standard. Some of that stuff is going to be an option for most manufacturers, so they'll upcharge you, $500–800 for the adjustable ROPS, to where the tractor will come with a fixed ROP that you can't fold down. So if you're going in and out of a trailer, that's probably important to you. Or you got some low-hanging trees. The other thing is our loader is a quick disconnect Bobcat attachment loader. So basically any front end Bobcat attachment on the market, whether it's pallet forks or whatever you would want to put on the front end of it, it will physically fit on the front end of our loader. So you definitely want to look at your horsepower capacities and that kind of stuff before you ram something off the front of it, because some of the attachments require a little bit bigger horsepower requirement or lift capacity requirement that you might have to bump up to a bigger tractor. So just depending on what you want to do with it, it could be a good tractor for you, or you might need to bump up to a larger, heavier duty tractor. As always, Mahindra has 7-year powertrain warranty. It's pretty hard to beat. It's 3,000 hours. Most people are not going to put 3,000 hours on a tractor in 7 years. So typically for the powertrain, you're covered for 7 years. That's a pretty impressive warranty, best on the market, and a good peace of mind when you're buying a tractor. The financing we have available on Mahindra is pretty unmatched by anybody in the industry. We have 0% by up to 84 months. You can do different terms, 60 months, 72 months, 48, whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable with. But we do have available 0% for 84 months. Most of the tractors up to about 30 horsepower, we can put a belly mower on pretty cost effectively. So if you're in between buying a 0-turn or a tractor, we can go up to a 72-inch deck on the belly mowers. Hopefully this was helpful for you today in deciding what kind of tractor to buy, as far as Kubota or Mahindra. If you have any questions, give us a call, ask for our sales support team, and they'll be happy to help you. You can also check us out on Facebook or visit us at buyatmos.com.